Everyone, it's Alexis, and as you guys know, it's the beginning of the year, and so a lot of people are very set on achieving their New Year's resolutions. They are set on getting to their goals, but I think that a lot of people always talk about habits, how to build habits, but it's one of those things where you hear it and you know it, but that's a lot easier said than done, right? So here are a few ways that you can build habits that I think will help you to be even more successful. So my first point is that consistency is key to discipline. One thing about consistency is that people think that it means showing up every single day, the same amount of effort every single day. What I realize is that that's not the case. Sometimes consistency may look like once a week. It may look like once every 2 weeks. But whatever your consistency is, you should maintain it. If you say you're going to post a video once every 2 weeks, you post it once every 2 weeks. If you say you're going to go to the gym and work out every day, you work out every day. If you're going to read every day, you read every day. But whatever you commit to, you have to be fully prepared for that. But even then, let's say you want to do something every single day or every 2 days. You may not have the same amount of effort or energy for every single day. That's completely okay. One day I may sit here and I may make 25 products for my small business, and then the next day I may only feel enough energy to do 5. But guess what? I still got up to do it, and that's all that matters. I think that a lot of people, myself included, I will go so hard for days and days and days, and then one day I may wake up, maybe I'm sick, whatever case may be, and I realize, I don't really have the energy or the effort to do it today. And then, a day goes by, 2 days go by, a week, 3 weeks, it's been a month. That recently happened to me with both reading and fitness. I was doing my fitness thing, I was sore, and I said, okay, I'll take a day off. It was over 3 weeks before I worked out again. In my mind, the fact that I broke that streak, it's okay, I messed up that habit, time to stop. But I realized that no, it was okay for me to give myself a break day. But a break day does not mean that's it. That's over. A break day is simply that we're taking a minute to chill because maybe my body needed that extra rest, but that is no excuse for me to stop. If I say I'm going to be disciplined when it comes to my fitness, I have to commit to that. So if I need a break, that's completely okay. If you say you're going to read every day and maybe you don't feel like reading today, that is okay. But you better read tomorrow, because when you have a goal in mind, even if you don't feel like you can read a whole book, even if you just read one page is so much better than no page. Even if you're working out, even if you can only stretch for 5 minutes, not a full 30-minute or hour cardio, whatever, if you can only do 5 minutes, you still did it. And that's the point. No matter how you show up, that you at least try to show up, and that there's some true level of effort and dedication and consistency there. So even if you can't commit to every day, every other day, even if it's a week, even if it's once a month, whatever you do it with your whole heart, as much as you can give. A little bit of effort goes a long way, and it's because of those baby steps that you get to see the bigger picture. And this kind of leads me to my next point of accountability. So one thing about people is that they like to play blame games, and with anything in your life, anything that may not seem like it's going right, or it may not seem like it's exactly how you want it to be, you have to realize that you played a part in it. And that's not to blame you for anything that may be abusive or whatever case may be. I'm not going that route. But if I wake up today and I don't work out, it's because I didn't want to. I made that choice, and it is a choice. If I say that I want to have a successful business, and next thing you know, I don't work on my business for a month straight, I can't get mad that maybe I lost a little bit of support. Maybe I lost a follower or two. Maybe I haven't sold anything in a week or two. If I say I want to improve my art, if I do art every single day for a week and a half, and then I don't do art again for 3 months, I can't get mad that maybe I lost a little bit of confidence in my skills, or maybe I see a decline. You can't get mad at things that you have chosen. If you have chosen a path that does not lead you to success, you cannot be mad that you do not see success. If I'm sitting here, I've gone 3 weeks without working out, I can't get mad that that roll is coming back on my stomach. I can't get mad that that bread basket is baking again. I can't get mad at all. Or if I say I'm going to eat healthier and next thing you know I'm eating KFC, McDonald's, what, like every single day, I can't get mad that my stuff so if I haven't read in a while, I can't get mad that, hey, I'm not practicing that verbiage, I'm not practicing that, reading skill. Maybe I read a little bit slower the next time I pick up a book. Oh, that's on me. If I don't show up and show out for the things that I claim to love, that's on me. And if you are out there, there's anything you want to do, maybe you haven't worked out, maybe you haven't read, maybe you're not working on your art, maybe you're not working on your business, maybe you're not studying, maybe you're not being intentional about connecting in your relationships, maybe you're not really working on things with your partner or your friends or getting out there to make new connections with people, you can't get mad at anybody but yourself. Get up and do it. Get up and do it. And it's just that simple. Things are not going to be easy. Some days they may feel like a breeze. Some days it may feel like the hardest thing to do. Some days you may feel like doing nothing. You don't have to show up and give it your all every day. But a little bit of effort is all it takes. And you have to be your own accountability buddy for that. If you have to get an app and track your habits, if you have to sit here and make a little journal, log, do that. But whatever it takes for you to understand, I have made a deal with myself and I'm going to commit to this, you do what you got to do, because there's no excuse for you to not achieve your goals, for you to not get closer to your dreams. There's no excuse for it at all. My next point is about intentional goal setting. A lot of people say they want goals, but when you really listen to people, I don't think a lot of people understand what they truly want. They say they want a good relationship, but what does a good relationship look like? Oh, I want someone to love me. I want someone to care for me. How? What does love look like for you? What does care look like for you? You can't be in that good, healthy, happy relationship until you know exactly what that looks like. Saying, I want someone to love me. Okay. Saying I want someone to care, that's not specific enough. If I say, oh, I want to be fit. Okay. How? Am I going to do legs? Am I going to do my quad? Like, what am I going to do? You can't sit here and just make a broad statement. If you are starting from point zero and you're just like, I just want to be better. What does being better look like? How do you get there? I can't say, oh my God, I want my business to grow. How? Are we going to get on social media? If I say, okay, that's my goal, I want to grow on YouTube, I want to get 500 subscribers. How do I get there? How many videos do I need to post? How do I need to change my habits? Do I need to start cross-promoting? Do I need to sit here and start resharing on different platforms? Do I need to improve my editing? Right? It's not, oh, I just want to expand my small business. How? Do I need to make more products? Do I need to make more variety? Do I need to advertise better? Do I need to get out there and actually show people what I got going on? Go to more events. I can't just say, oh, my business will grow. What does that growth look like? Oh, I'm going to be in a good relationship. What does that good relationship look like? Oh, I'm going to sit here and make so many friends. How? Where are you going to find them at? And then, are you a good friend? Right? Everything that you desire, you have to be able to picture it. If you don't know what you want, the universe don't know what you want either. We're just as confused as you. And it's hard for people to support you when they don't even know what you got going on, because guess what? You don't even know what you got going on. What do you want? What does that look like? Who is there? How are you going to get there? What type of effort do you need to make? Do you need to get out of the house? Do you need to start talking to people? Do you need to change your habits? Do you need to have a routine, a morning, a midday, an afternoon, a night routine? Like, what do you need to do in order to get there? But to simply say, oh, it's going to get better, that's not enough. You need to be very intentional about the way that you live your life. If you don't know your direction, no one else will. If you don't know your direction, you'll just be wandering lost in that forest, not knowing where to go. You need to know what life will look like. What is that better, happier, healthier, whatever? What does that goal look like in your life? And even once you have it, how do you maintain it? How do you grow it? How do you improve it? And if you have something that involves someone else, if you ask something of someone else, you have to be that same type of person. You can't ask someone to be a good friend and then you're not a good friend. You can't ask someone to be a good lover and then you're not a good lover. You can't expect someone to be a good business partner and then you're shady. You have to be who you want to attract. Your efforts have to reflect the efforts of you in the future when you have whatever you desire, if that makes sense. You have to be a representation of the life that you claim you want to live. You have to be very intentional about what you say, what you do. And again, all these other points I just said, be consistent and keep yourself accountable. And another thing is that you need to celebrate your small wins. In life, things aren't always going to be amazing. Maybe you haven't hit that follower goal. Maybe you haven't hit your body goal. Maybe you thought you'd be big and swole by a certain point. You're not. Maybe plans came in the way. Maybe you have delays or setbacks. But when you do achieve little things, even if it was as simple as getting up and reading when you didn't want to read, or going to the gym when you didn't feel like it, or putting yourself out there trying to make a new friend, you should always celebrate those small wins. If you just hit 100 subscribers on YouTube, celebrate that, girl, and never let anyone try to take that shine away from you. If you made a new friend, spend time with them. Have a little friend-iversary dinner. Like, celebrate those little things. And you can celebrate in so many different aspects, but allow yourself to feel loved and allow yourself to feel cared for. Those little things is what leads to those big things that we are working towards. And in life, if you say you want something, you have to understand that you will not always see the big milestone. Really what you'll think about when you get there is all those little points where you thought about giving up, or when you were doubting yourself, or when you were fearful. But understand that in those moments where things are a little bit bleak, maybe you haven't hit your goal yet, but you did hit a goal. Maybe you didn't feel like doing anything, you were sick, you felt groggy, but you still got up and you tried. Those are those little milestones that really, really, really make a difference, and that your future self will remember. So always, always, always celebrate those little things in your life. And my last point is to be patient. Patience is everything. Things do not always come immediately. Sometimes things take a while. But even if it takes a few weeks, months, a year, years, know that things will work out. But again, that's our big goal. But in the meantime, while we're waiting all that time, we still have all these little things to celebrate. We're holding ourselves accountable. We're building those healthy habits, and we are working diligently towards the life that we desire. And even now, while we're in our growing season, or maybe even our waiting season, we are waking up every day and feeling confident in ourselves, knowing that even if things don't work out today, things are still good today, and things will just be even better tomorrow, and the day after that, and the day after that, and that life is only going up from here. And that even though you can't fully control what happens in life, that you have enough autonomy and free will to be a better you and to live life more diligently and more intentionally. So in your life, know and trust that things do get better, even if right now it seems very far from your reality. As you hear a lot of people, especially in the spiritual community, say, if you gotta fake it till you make it, fake it till you make it. Be delusional. Tell yourself that things are okay and that they're getting better, because at some point, not only will your mind believe it, but your heart, your body, and your soul will too. You have to show up every single day for yourself. Any habits that you want, any lifestyle that you desire, whatever the case may be, you have to work very, very earnestly towards them. You're not necessarily going to be an overnight success. True success takes time. Anything that you see that you want to emulate, it didn't just happen overnight. It took a while. That those people didn't give up. Those people remained diligent, and they remained fearless in their goals. And I hope the same thing for you, that you don't give up on whatever life you desire. So I'll end it on this note. I hope that things work out for you. I believe that things will work out for you. And I feel that as long as you remain confident in yourself and you have faith in yourself, that things will work out better than you could have ever imagined it. So with that being said, hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day, and hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope that whatever goals you have, that you do reach them. Have confidence in you and believe in yourself. Bye guys.